आशा करुच्ची पर्यंत जी तीन परिवेशन कराला तीन ड्रामा समस्त एंजॉय करते जे देखी बहुत बढ़िया ड्रामा है कंपटीशन रे। एबे आमे जाउचु वॉलंटियर एप्रिसिएशन करबा पय वॉलंटियर एंड प्रेसिडेंट एप्रिसिएशन से दिटा में भी करिवो। मु स्टेज ऊपर को आमर कन्वेनर मिस्टर तपन पाढ़ी को इनवाइट करुच्ची से आसिकी वॉलंटियर एंड प्रेसिडेंट एप्रिसिएशन इवेंट को आरंभ करंतु। तपन भाई
आमर जुग पुरुष प्रमोद पट्टनायक स्मृति रे ये जो प्रमोद पट्टनायक अवार्ड ड्रामा कंपटीशन हुए सब लगे जमी आम अन्नपूर्णा थिएटर देखुचु उच्च कोटीर ड्रामा से थैंक यू फॉर ऑल दी पार्टिसिपेंट्स। आम आहरी 6टा ड्रामा अच्छी आ 2टा सेक्शन किंतु यही समय मु नवाक चाहूँगी जो आपण मैंने एते बड़ स्टेज एते बड़ ऑडियो वीडियो ए फूड ता पछरे दी जनकर हाथ अच्छे जड़े जो मैंने पैसा दियंती आउ जड़े जो मैंने से पैसाटा को नहीं ठीक भाव में उपयोग करती। सो प्रथम मु स्टार्ट करी आमर स्पॉन्सर्स जहाँकर जो मानकर अनकंडीशनल सपोर्ट पाई वी हैव बीन सक्सेसफुल टू होपफुली मीट योर एक्सपेक्टेशन ऑफ दिस ओसा कन्वेंशन। प्रथम मु स्टार्ट करी आमर ग्रैंड स्पॉन्सर ऑफ दिस ग्रैंड इवेंट डॉक्टर सितिकंठ दास। आई वुड लाइक टू ऑल ऑफ यू टू अप्लॉज डॉक्टर सितिकंठ दास से बसचंती आपण माने तांको जतेबेले देखिबे टिके तांको धन्यवाद जणेबे तांकर ए जो सहयोग ता बिना एटा सक्सेसफुल हेई पान थांता। There are lot of other sponsors we have. Dr. Uma Vallabh and Santilata Mishra टिके करताली सहित जदि आपण माने तांको समझ जणेबे आमर अनूप बेहेरा जी आसी नांती एठिके किरण कंसल्टेंट्स डॉक्टर संगीता चक्रवर्ती डॉक्टर राधाकांत मिश्र डॉक्टर आदित्य सामल डॉक्टर मनोज नायक आड़शार आसचंती शशिकांत बारिक शेख मोइनजुर हक ममता रथ प्रशांत महापात्र फ्रॉम कैलिफोर्निया धरित्री बनर्जी अशोक खुंटिया तुषार पट्टनायक प्रकाश मुदुली सरोज महांती अतशु नायक मुकेश पृष्टि बाबाजी बेहेरा रंजन राउत। बाबाजी can you come with me to the stage? Babaji has been instrumental to support me in fundraising as well as all of these volunteers and lot of these things. Babaji, can you have a round of applause for Babaji Behera, who is secretary of our Southwest chapter. And then we have Ranjan Raut and Puspa Mahapatra, LB Infosys, Kirtan Behera, Odissi Culture Center, Kailash Shahu, Jagannath Rath, Dr. Gopal Mahapatra, Manas Patnaik, Devashish Mohanty, Nirad Sahu, Rupesh Das, Alok Sahu, Dr. Jagannath Rath, Bhavani Bakshi, Gyana Patnaik, Manoj Singh, Saradakanta Panda, Dr. Sukant Mahapatra, Nilasri Behera, T. Banambar Patra from Toshali Sands, Radha Prasad Das from Jed Estate, Soumya Mohanty, Iti Raut, Basant Mahapatra, Amitabh Mishra, Loknath Patra, Archana Rath, Lina Mishra, Shishir Senapati, Satya Patnaik, Rajiv Maini, Salil Mishra, Asit Rath, Alok Praharaj, Shri Gurudev Mohanty, Ashok Agrawal, Sivaranjan Mahapatra, Tushar Kanti Mahapatra, Pranaya Behera, Pradipta Mallik, Sabyasachi Nayak, Subhrangshu Padhi, Ajit Das, Devi Mishra, Dhirendra Kar, Jayadev Mishra, Jugal Agrawal, Kalyan Rath, Manoranjan Patnaik, Manas Das, Prabhat Das, Priyadarshan Bishwal, Somodat Behura, Sukant Mahapatra, Surat Rath, Sushant Jena, Srigopal Mohanty, Devendra Das, Chitta Mahapatra, Pramod Mahapatra, Saswat Mahapatra, Babru Mohan Samal, Debesh Khatoi, Manish Kapoor, Swadesh Mohanty, Shobhan Padhi. These are our sponsors. With their unconditional support, this could not have been possible. Then I have 152 volunteers. I would like to bring them on stage. I do not know whether I will have that opportunity because they are the people who really worked behind the scene. So, and you know, we have 25 teams. So I do not know whether I can do justice, but we have cups for them. But maybe I'll just read out their names. If you know them, just say thank you to them, please. Because they have worked day and night, 3 o'clock to the night, they have been, decorating the corridor or thinking about it or working in their garage late night and all that. So I just cannot thank them enough. But I would like to acknowledge who are those people behind the scene who are working. They are our unsung heroes. They start with our co-conveners, Chitra Rath, Prabhat Das, Saswata Mahapatra, Priyadarshan Bishwal, Sarada Panda. Then we have our OSA Southwest chapter officials who have been very supportive of us. Smaranika Nikki Raut. Nikki has been instrumental to get this convention here. It was her dream that, she chose me probably that, Tapan Bhai, why don't you take the lead? But she was instrumental to kind of go after our OSA executives and get this convention. Can you have a round of applause for Nikki, please? Then we have Uttam Sahu and Babaji Behera. They are our vice president and secretary respectively. One of the most important person that I would recognize is Loknath Patro, who booked this venue. Can you have a round of applause for Loknath? Without his help, this kind of venue, we could not have afford to get it. It is so expensive, I cannot tell you the numbers, but because of him, I am standing here and we are all enjoying this beautiful venue. He is kind of my advisor. Dr. Jagannath Rath, Hari Patro, Niranjan Tripathi, Kailash Sahu, they are in our advisory board. Then we have our Mamta Rath, he's our business symposium lead. Archana Rath, Mukesh Prusti, Gopal Mahapatra, Saswat Mahapatra, Dibhuti Dale, who are supporting Mamta. Then we have our finance team, Sushant Jena. This person has not slept for almost a month now. Because of this, all the donations, the number of people, 1,500 registration, they're counting their money, whether they paid for the registration or not, all that is Sushant Jena and supported by Sriprakash Das. And then we have the next gen convener is Raj Patro, Smaranika Raut supported it, Lina Mishra was instrumental to make it happen, then Anushka Das, Mani Mohapatra, Pranay Behera, Alok Mohanty, Sarthak Reddy, Rocky, and then Saurabh Raut, Meghna Sahu. Then we have award that was led by Chitra Rath and supported by Sanjukta Mishra and Swati Sambedana. Then we have red carpet recognition, Swati Sambedana and Somnath Mishra, Anupama Das, Shruti Mohanty, Mamta Das, Piyush Sahu. We have facility, as I said, Tapan Padhi and Loknath Patro. Of course, I am behind the scene, but the real people are the people who are the volunteers, who are working. The registration, Puspa Mahatta, the lead person, Puspa Mahatta was the chair of registration. I do not know how this lady has so much of energy and patience to talk to people. Somebody has not posted his check. Check is lost. But Pushpa Bhaja spent 2 hours to explain that I have not got the check, but I am going to take care of you. So those kind of situation, hundreds of situations when you are handling with 1,500 people. Then we have supported by Sushant Jena, of course, Lakshmikant Das, Debhuti Mishra, Nilashri Behera is another lady who you have seen hours and hours he has spent there. Monalisa Naik, Gaurav Nanda, and advised by Loknath Patra. All the registration. Hospitality team, that the people that you saw, the little boys with a cowboy hat who were trying to welcome our guests, led by Pallavi Mishra, supported by Pragya Rath, Noinika Banerjee, Simran Panda, Saurav Raut, Soham Mishra, Khushi Raut, Priyanka Behera, Janu Behera, Shreyas Jena, Sunrut Mohanty, Sri Mishra, Aditya Patra, Amar Patra, Amlan Abhidarshi. So those are their hospitality team. Then fundraising, led by Dharitri Banerjee, who is, probably they're not here, but they really deserve a round of applause. The time they spent to reach our sponsors, to collect all the names that I read. They have been contacted by our fundraising team, led by Dharitri Banerjee, supported by Chitra Rath, Swarnika Raut, Babaji Behera, who was instrumental to get all our booth, and Subhrang Supadi. These two people were very focused on getting the booth, and supported by Prachi Mohanty and Mamta Rath as well. Then we have this production team, the people who are behind the camera. Kailash Sahu has not slept till 3 o'clock yesterday. He left 3 o'clock and he was back here at 6:30. Can you believe that these people are working so hard to make this production going? Kailash Sahu, led by Kailash Sahu, supported by Sivaranjan Mahapatra and Babaji Behera. Then we have cultural team, Prabhat Das. It's a huge team, but let me read the name. It is led by Prabhat, supported by Sivaranjan Mahapatra. For all this opening song that you saw, that guy who was standing there, the opening song, and getting Papu here, he did not sleep 1 week because Papu did not have a visa. And we had to apply for visa, where the visa application, the process to get the interview takes 6 months. So it is just Lord Jagannath's wish that he would be here. So we got an appointment within 3 days of submitting our application. So those kind of situation can happen only if he wants, and that is why we have here Papu. We are enjoying, we are entertained by this great artist. It was possible because of Sivaranjan Mahapatra. Then we have Sanjukta Mishra, Smaranika Raut, Sarita Rath, Uttam Sahu, Prabhat Singh, drama. All this behind this video that you see, the presentation, our opening presentation of that Lord Ganesha and all that, Prabhat Singh has worked day and night to make this Pramod Patnaik drama competition go smooth. All these drama competitions were organized by Prabhat Singh. Then we have Madhusmita Rath, Debasri Parija, Monalisa Raut, the fashion show Utkal Tarangin. Then we have Sukant Baliyar Singh, Prachi Mohanty, Manas Das. They were all behind the scene working on OSA Got Talent, Subrina Bishwal, this big team of people that are working behind the scene. Then we have opening song, that Suchismita opening program, that choreography were done by, we have 10 choreographers that you saw. Uma Maina said that that was a Broadway show that he could see in OSA. In probably 56 years, such kind of opening had never happened. I should not be proud of our own function, but I cannot stop saying this because we dreamed about this, that we want to present the best ever opening program where more than 100 participants had to be coordinated. It was again, I pray Lord Jagannath, because he could make it happen, that within just last few days, 2 weeks of rigorous practice by our choreographer Soyang Prabha, who came all the way from India to train them and present such a beautiful program. and the choreographers who really were practicing day and night for last 3 months, every weekend, and leaving behind their little children and coming back from work, are Suchasmita Mishra, Sumitra Behera, Sumita Behera, Sasmita Naik, Madhusmita Mohanty, Lopamudra Das, Arpita Das, Mosumi Chand, Iti Raut, and Arosmita Mishra. Iti Raut is our decoration in charge. She was also a choreographer head, lead. So those are a cultural team led by Prabhat Das. Then we have Pistanna competition, the Pitha competition. That it was led by Shefali Das, supported by Priyadarshini Tripathi, Alka Patra, Sudhamai Mani Padhi, and Gitanjali Mishra. Guest relations and outreach led by Babaji Behera, Dibyajyoti Dalai, and Deepak Patra. Then we have food. This is another big team that they were saying that this is the last thing that we want to do because we cannot take this risk. You can never satisfy the taste bud of 1,500 people. Somebody likes spicy, somebody like no spicy. Somebody like, yes, goat biryani every day. Somebody like, no, I just need a rice and dal, please. So how do you manage the expectation of 1,500 people? But you know what? I'm so glad that 90% of the people have come and said that this is the best food they have eaten. 10% have said that this is the worst food that I have ever eaten. So, but these people have taken the challenge and they have tried to do that. Sunita Das, they didn't say worse. They say, oh, it could have been done better. I said, it is always there is a room for improvement. But our team, they have worked really 6 times. They have tried to taste the food, change the recipe, taste the food, change the recipe. And this is the final result. It can never be perfect. But I think they have done a wonderful job. Can I have a round of applause for our food team, please? Food team, they have really worked hard. Sunita Das, Mahesh Behera, Mani Padhi, Gitanjali Mishra, Sujata Patra, Subhasmita Das, Smita Patnaik, Priyanka Martha, Sudhanshu Sahu, Amiya Mohanty, and Kunjo Das. Those are our food team. No, we have more. Actually, Asutosh Mohanty, Spars Das, those are the people, and Sachi Behera. They were there in the food team. Our editorial team, editors, Balunkeshwar Naik was the lead, Pallavi Mishra, Priyadarshini Tripathi, Somnath Mishra, Smita Panda has supported big time our editorial team, and Surarat. Of course, our chief editor was none other than Satya Patnaik, who did a wonderful job of finally compiling everything together. Then we have our alumni meet. That was all the alumni they met there. Amita Mishra was the lead, Gopal Mahatar, Manoj Sahu, Debraj Sahu, Susan Jena, Debadat Behura, Sasmita Naik, Ajay Mohanty, Abhay Das, Sarada Panda, Mamta Rath, Vijay Dikshit. Ajay Mohanty was the lead for our Revensa Alumni Association, and when he sent out the who's who of Revensa College, it was really a proud moment for all of us. We have come to an end. The decoration team, as I said, that this is a big group of decorators. Iti Raut, I think we have recognized Iti, and then One thing I just wanted to again mention, when you are trying to enter the venue, the very first near the registration desk, you see that small hut of Odisha and the small temple of the village. It was designed by Bobby Behera and Santosh Padhi. Santosh Padhi is an architect among us who really did the last minute, that when we wanted a carpet, this one, he got up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get this carpet and put this, so that early morning this carpet is there for our dancers. Santosh Padhi, we really need a round of applause for Bobby and Santosh, who did that big hut. It is just like a house they have built. So we have Sumita Behera, Thampi Sahu, Jyotirekha Patnaik, Mitali Mohanty, Archana Rath, Susmita Khuntia, Madhusmita Sahu, Priyanka Martha, Monalisa Naik, Smita Patnaik, Sivaranjan Mahapatra, Santosh Mohanty. They were all the people who really managed our decoration. Seminar, Saswat Mahapatra, who is our co-convener, was the lead, supported by Mamta Rath, Dibujiti Dalai, Santanu Patnaik, Subhrangshu Sahu. Poetry reading was organized by Alka Patra, Prachi Mohanty, Smita Das, Sarita Das, and Gitanjali Mishra. Then we have lot of student volunteers. Arpit Mishra, Anuksha Jena, Simran Panda, Chirag Samantarai, Alankir Jena, Dalvik Parida, Shraddha Panda, Samiksha Naik, Advait Patnaik, Nikshita Ranabijuli, Shayan Naik, Shreya Mohanty, Sara Mahapatra, Hrishan Behera. Games was led by Subhankar Mishra, supported by Saswat Mahapatra. Live streaming led by Ranjan Tripathi, who is not here because his mom passed away, but he was very well supported by Buddhate Mohanty. You have seen the gentleman with a camera all the time here. He is our live stream lead, and he is ably supported by Swati Sambedana. So this, whatever you are watching, it is directly telecast at News 7 and Premier TV. So anybody back home, they are watching our program. Social media is led by Ranjan Tripathi. We have Swati Sambedana, Sarmila Mahapatra, Mamta Das, Sagar Hajari, and Sasmita Naik. Website that is designed by one gentleman from India called Sunil Mahapatra, supported by Susan Jena and Sagar Hajari. So we have so many people. We have more than 160 people who are working behind the scene, and we have cups from all of them. So we are going to hand over to all our volunteers, and then we'll continue our next program, Pramod Patnaik competition, in another 10 minutes. So thank you all for being here, and actually, you know, just take your time to acknowledge the effort and time our volunteers have put. Thank you so much.